Hello everyone, so I wanted to go ahead and do this video about green tea and a lot of other hot drinks, and I guess you could say my thoughts on things, what I've been consuming nowadays, how I do things, and a couple of do's and don'ts as far as like the drinks and that kind of stuff goes. Now, for those that may or may not know, I really love green tea. And green tea I started drinking about like a little bit over a year ago, maybe not 2 years ago, but definitely over a year ago. And it's something that I really do enjoy drinking. I just started drinking about, I guess you could say, 2 weeks ago, and I stopped drinking it for a little bit over a month simply because, the only place available, at least in our area, that's even worth driving to that has good quality green tea, it's one of those places that requires a membership, and we're being super careful on money right now. And later we'll probably do that. And let's just say they have a couple of other things that we really enjoy getting there, and some of them that are not really available anywhere else, or might actually just cost a tremendous amount more money everywhere else. And that when it comes to green tea, I never told you guys my story, but even though I enjoy green tea right now, I actually had it many years ago when I was like a little kid in elementary school. And the way I actually had it before was because, let's just say, my librarian, she was a really big freak and she really was interested in Japanese culture. And at some point, she took a break and she actually she went on a trip to Japan, and she brought back a couple of things for us. And one of those things just happened to be green tea straight from Japan. And everyone knows this, but when you get older, your taste buds change. The things that you like and don't like end up changing very rapidly. But when I was a little kid and when I first had green tea, I thought it was like one of the most disgusting things in the world. And I don't know how to really describe it, but it was just something that I really didn't like that much. And, to see myself years and years later actually enjoying it this much is really nice. And it's a really healthy drink. Me and my family try to stay away from sodas because it's just not that healthy, and a lot of people consume it on a very regular basis. And I try to drink Kool-Aid and all that stuff, and green tea just really fit the bill. And I used to drink regular tea all the time, but it was really unhealthy. And at least since I'm drinking green tea, it's really healthy. Now when it comes to green tea, the only main brand that I've been really going for, which I don't know how to pronounce this, is something like Biglow or Bigelow. So, this is 160 bags. I thought it was 100 bags, but it's 160 bags. And that was the brand of green tea I was talking about that was at that place that ended up, that requires a membership in order to shop there. And this one, I don't remember having this one, but I do remember the taste. It says with white tea for smooth taste. And even though it only has a little bit, it definitely did make it very good. It definitely tastes different than other green teas, but it still tastes like green tea, but it definitely did deliver a smooth taste. So, I mean, at least, from that phrase on there, or those words on there, at least you could say, that they definitely weren't lying. And I don't remember where we actually got these. I'm thinking it was at the same place, and it was just one of those, like, small boxes that were, like, in the most random place ever that you would least expect for it to be. And I also drink cappuccino. I've been drinking coffee. And just to give you guys an example as to how much I enjoy green tea and how much it actually helps me other than just staying away from sodas and it because of the fact that it's more healthy, within the last week since I've been drinking, or last 2 weeks since I started drinking green tea again, let's just say the amount of coffee I've been consuming has went way down. I was having coffee once or twice every single day, and right now I probably have it, I'll have it for like once for 2 days, and then I'll stop having it, and then I'll have it again for a couple days. So almost every other day, somewhere between every other day and every single day, 1 cup's worth. And I also like cappuccino. Cappuccino is something I've been drinking for many years. Even when I lived out in the country years ago when I was in elementary or middle school, I really loved cappuccino. And I really don't know what much to say about this particular brand, but it says Daily Chef. And this was also at the place that I got that green tea from that required a membership. And I think they had these at either Target or Walmart, but it was like $12. And if you get it at Sam's, which is the place that requires a membership, it's less than $10, which is a really good deal considering how big this is and how many cups you can make. And if you just use like one extra cup than you normally would, let's just say it ends up making it taste much better. And it tastes like, I guess you could say, you could, if you use enough powder, you can make it taste like the cappuccino in, what was it, 7-Eleven's gas stations, which a lot of people really do like it. So it is powerful, it's really good, and you need to get a large amount. If you could get it for less than $10, you really can't go wrong. And this is the most recent one I've had just because we don't have membership to that place, and I don't think they sell that cappuccino at Walmart anymore, but Cafe de Vita. So Now, this particular brand, I could definitely say that their French vanilla, which is what I usually go for, is not the best. It has a certain taste to it. I can see why some people would like it. Let's just say it has that taste kind of like iced cappuccino or iced coffee. And it tastes like it's cold, but even when you make it when it's hot, it still has that really, really like iced or very, very cold kind of taste to it. But this one's the mocha. I can definitely say the mocha is really, really good. It's definitely on my favorites. It just tasted much better than expected. I've had other types of, cappuccino mocha flavored, and they weren't as good as this. And this one was it was really good. But their French vanilla just wasn't that good. But I can see why some people like it. If you love iced cappuccino, then it's something to definitely go for. But if you want like, hot cappuccino like at 7-Eleven, then that's more of the brand to go to. And, oh man, I forgot to even show you guys. But the biggest don't I have for green tea is to never go for this brand. Solida. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm guessing it's Solida. I mean, it's pronounced like that, right there. This is the worst brand you could possibly get. And before you even think to yourself, well, maybe I'll just try it anyways. Maybe, just Dylan didn't like it or something like that. That's exactly what I thought. I saw some reviews when I was looking up a lot of different brands of green teas on some reviews on Amazon. And there was one guy, he put a big list of like 10 different brands of green tea. And let's just say he made this one to be the absolute worst. Out of all of them, he put like little short reviews of 10 different brands that are very well known. And this one was at the bottom of the list. This one was the worst. And I was thinking, maybe I'll try it myself. Maybe he just didn't have a good experience or something like that. I tried this and still has a lot of bags in it. It's the worst ever. And my mom, she doesn't like green tea that much, but I let her try it, and she thought it tasted like regular tea, but raspberry flavored or something. It did not taste like green tea. It wasn't just terrible quality, it just didn't even taste like it. And this is just the worst stuff you can get. And I see this at Walmart all the time and just do not get it. Now, since I haven't been able to get that at the store I was talking about, this is what I've been having lately. It's the same brand, Biglow or Bigelow, and it's with pomegranate, and it's really good. I've had some other fruit-flavored green teas, and this one is the absolute best. And it's simply because, that stuff, just their regular green tea is really good quality anyways. It's not the best, but for how easy it is and accessible it is and how affordable it is, it's really, really good stuff. And this stuff, oh my gosh, I love it. And even over here, I got like a cup that is almost empty. And it wasn't that long ago that I filled it up, and I drink that stuff so quickly, and sometimes, like, right when I'm about to leave the kitchen, it's more than halfway empty. It's like, dang it, I gotta fill it back up again, just because it's that good. Sorry if this video is long, guys. Now, I've tried Lipton before, and I guess you could say their green tea quality is right below Bigelow, and it's not that good. It's not the worst, but it's only on the line of exceptional. Out of 100, I'd probably give it a rating of like 35 or 45. But, this was my absolute favorite that they have. Lipton has a lot of different flavors. I'll give them that. And their mandarin orange flavor is amazing. I'm one of those people that loves orange flavored stuff, but only sometimes. And this stuff was like the best stuff ever. Now, the problem is that after having quite a bit of it, and pretty much using up the whole bag just because of how much I loved it, before I bought another one, which they stopped selling them at Walmart, they have some other sort of orange flavored with some flower flavor, and it tastes disgusting. I tried it. But this one, the main problem with this is the fact that they use genetically modified cornstarch. Now, the big question that pops in my head is, why? I know a lot of other things that people eat or drink on a regular basis have modified cornstarch and other things. And don't even get me started on the way these things get, rated or checked on for health problems or side effects and stuff like that. The fact that it goes through only one company or organization ticks me off. But when people go for green tea, they usually want something that is natural. The fact that they use genetically modified cornstarch in this really upset me. It really did. The fact that this stuff is so good, but they just had to use some of that stuff in it, it really set me off. And it really just doesn't make any sense, because like I said, most people that go for green tea want something that's natural. And another example is, why are there these dumb ideas coming out of nowhere? Like there's decaffeinated coffee. Isn't the whole point of coffee for most people is for, the caffeine? Just saying, but Lipton, just bring it back. Make Mandarin orange again, but just don't use genetically modified cornstarch. Just don't. But, I just want to let you guys know what I think, and, as far as like do's and don'ts and brands to not go for, and just things that upset me and what I've been consuming nowadays, which is mostly this. This one still has some bags in it, but this is what I've been drinking mostly just because I can't get that. But when we get membership again, we'll start shopping there again. We'll get a big thing of cappuccino again, and, this. But for now, I'm going to have this flavored, same brand, good quality green tea, and, just this cappuccino, preferably the mocha. I don't know what I'm going to do with the French vanilla. Maybe my friends can drink it when they come over. But, this is what I'm going to have to settle for right now. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it somehow. I don't know why, but I just felt like doing this video just because of the weekly theme. And yeah. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.